Now, I am delighted to present to you our next speaker, Mr. C.S Bhaskar, Export Coordinator at the Visvesvaraya Trade Promotion Center, Government of Karnataka. He has served as Assistant General Manager and Quality Chief in private sector. Now, I would request him to speak few words.
Good afternoon. I do not know how many of you know about Visvesvaraya Trade Promotion Center. If you are not aware of it, this is an institution set up by Ministry of Industry, Commerce and Industries, Government of Karnataka for promotion of international trade from the state of Karnataka. Probably this is the only institution available in the entire country. No other state has such a institution. They have departments like industries and commerce. A subsidiary to that, somebody looks after exports and imports and international trade. But this organization in Karnataka, we have exclusive mandate to handhold and promote international trade from the state. So we should be thankful for Government of Karnataka for doing this. And probably you may be seeing me, I'm nearing 80. Yeah? Why I'm still here? So nearly 45 years of my work experience. I worked in public sector, I worked in many private industries as a engineer, technocrat. And finally, when I went to US, started when my sons have settled there, they have become citizens, then I got bored. What I'm doing here. So I came back here, and then by accident, I just entered this organization in 2012. By that time, I was already 66. Today, I'm nearing 80. But still, what I did was I didn't know anything about trade. I still remember my old days when I was working in a public sector in 1971, when a particular German machine bearing breakdown, and then when we removed that, we did not have the spare part, and it costed, then there was no communication, there was no link of communication. Even fax was just started that time. We had to write to DGFT Delhi to get a license. And we got a reply after 3 months saying that there is no foreign exchange in our country. The cost of the product was 52 marks. At that time, 1 mark was 3 rupees 20 paisa. So we did not have 150 rupees to import a bearing from Germany to put it on the machine. I still remember those days. And then DGFT very casually said, you make an import substitution, you do it yourself. Then we did ourselves. At that time, it costed us 2,000 rupees, and the whole thing worked only for 5 days. So this was always keeping in mind. And then when I saw what VTPC is doing, then I thought I should contribute in my own terms to something. Then I looked at the entire gamut of export-import scenario. Probably you know last year, under Prime Minister Modi's Atmanirbhar Bharat, we did a record of 453 billion USD on merchandise export, product exports. This year we have touched 440, about 3% less than that. But look at our Karnataka contribution. In the merchandise exports, out of the 453 last year, our contribution was just 27 billion. It's just about 6.3%. Look at Gujarat. Gujarat, their contribution to the entire GDP. Everybody knows how much the exports contribute to the GDP of a country. And unfortunately, everybody, most of you have said the MSME's contribution is 40%. There is no authentic record as such how much of contribution is coming from a MSME towards exports. Yes, overall business you have, but how much MSME is contributing? This is a phobia. Everybody is. Even after working 12 years in that extensively, it's very difficult to find out how much MSMEs are really contributing. There are plenty of contributions, but actually there is no records as such. Again, Karnataka contribution was partly this thing. If you look at Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, we are the fourth in this. And this year, it's almost the same way. Our contribution is 26 billion. My aim, when we started, at 2012, Karnataka contribution was just about 10 billion. This thing is, I look at the entire ambit of especially women entrepreneurs. Then I thought, supposing each lady in Karnataka or Bangalore contributes $100 on exports, what will be my export basket? Then I designed one capacity building programs, intensive. What we lacked was MSMEs are afraid to enter into international market. That is the key to this. They are having a phobia that this export market is for big players, not for small entrepreneurs. That has to be removed from the mindset of the people. To an extent I did, and I have done about 112 programs, extensive program across the state, designed, developed and conducted everything by me and my small team of 2 more people. And then I'm proud to say that I have developed about 342 new exporters from the state. Their contribution is meager, but if you look at our India's export, 453, our imports are 780. So the trade deficit of $240 billion in the merchandise, where are we? We are plus in service exports, about 150, from 330 overall exports. But still there is a gap of about 70 billion. I was always worried whether India could become a Sri Lanka or Greece, where the ships were standing in the Colombo port and they did not have the money to get the product released. So if you look at the FTA, another contributor to foreign exchange reserves, it's dwindling since post-COVID. Karnataka was the leading FDI state. Today, Delhi and Gujarat has taken over us. So this is a very disturbing trend. So what we can do to bring that trade deficit, it's only the contribution from MSMEs. There are a lot of schemes we have. I don't want to take, yes, Santosh has given me 10 minutes. I think I've spent almost 10 minutes on that. There are various schemes, but I'll assure you, we will make you an international entrepreneur. Please come to us. We will jointly work together and make our Karnataka economy much better. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Now, to C.S. Bhaskar.